Hey, what's going on YouTube? I have another Wi-Fi battle for you guys against my boy, well, my homie, my friend, a guy I train with, Reese. So, he's getting better, but I'm actually going to show you a battle of why you make predictions and why you act on them. This is what happens when you don't act on your predictions. So, my nose isn't stuffy, by the way. I'm just sniffling for no fucking reason. Okay, looking at the teams, check this out. I have Golurk to handle Terrakion. I have Entei, or no, I have Caracosta to handle Entei. I've got Zapdos for that stupid Rotom. I've got, like, I have, this team matchup is so perfect for me. It's stupid. It's stupid. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better team matchup. So, let's just get right into this. Hopefully you guys are all having a wonderful day. It is Thursday, the day after Wednesday, the day before Friday. Yeah, weekend time. Anyway, leads with Specs X-Bob because that's all anyone runs with this thing. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go lurk. And I actually, crazy enough, I predicted him to lead with Terrakion. I know that sounds crazy, but the thing is, I should have just led with Heatran, because if he would have just led with Terrakion, it would have baited him to go for the close combat, could have switched into Golurk, got my free rocks. It could have played better. Anyway, he goes for Boom Boost and gets a fucking crit on my goddamn Heatran. Hooray for you, Heatran. Getting crit right off the bat. This Heatran likes to die. Now, right here, I know he's going to go on to his Terrakion, I believe. No, he goes into his Gyarados. Okay, this was an odd play. I definitely didn't expect this one. So, oh god, I played this so terribly. So I get up my rocks, knowing he's going to switch. That's fine. Now, right here, I'm like, I don't want this Gyarados to set up on me, so I'm going to roar. Hindsight is always 20/20, guys. This is how you lose your special defensive wall. Turn 3. Anyway, I go for my roar, and I'm like, oh god, this Heatran is so dead. Like, and it, god. So I roar him into Entei, and I'm like, wait a minute. He might over-predict and go for the Flare Blitz or the Sacred Fire, and I'll get a Flash Fire boost, and he'll be locked, and I can Lava Plume shit. This was my thinking process. But he actually switches out, and he goes into Rotom. That's right. I have a Zapdos for this. Well, not really for this, but it can kind of handle it. So I go for the Lava Plume, and it does, like, shit. I was totally hoping for the burn. That's what was going on there. If I had Protect on my Heatran, I think I would have been better off in this battle. That's for sure. That is the pro and con of running Protect. So he kills my special defensive wall. My 4x resist to Fairy. Turn like 4. So I'm going to bring in Zapdos. Dude, I played this so terribly. I really did. But the reason I'm posting it is because this battle ends up a lot closer than I thought it would be. Whoa, dropping out of focus. He goes into Sylveon, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna just stay in with Sylveon because that's kind of what it can do. That did like what, 25% before lefties? That's really not bad. So right here, I make the dumbest play of my entire life. I go out into my Caracosta now. Now, what I could have done was sacked my Zapdos, let it die, come in, lived a Hyper Voice, Shell Smash, and swept his fucking team. Yeah. None of anything I just mentioned happened. I pretty much blew that. I really did. So, he's just going to kill me off with a Hyper Voice, and I don't have anything to resist this. I just realized this at this point in the battle. I'm like, wait a minute. My 4x Fairy Resist is dead, and he has a special defensive Sylveon just chilling on the other side. Holy shit, I stumbled over my words so hard right there. That's how bad this was. So he goes for the Hyper Voice, and I'm like, well, Golurk should be able to take this at near half. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake, and it does a decent amount, actually. I thought he might be bold, so I was like, fuck. If that's the case, I lose. He always likes bringing Sylveon. So having a Sylveon counter is kind of key, but I played my Sylveon counter terribly. And he just keeps hyper voicing and killing shit. So right now I believe the score is like 3 to 4. I think it's 3 to 4 or 2 to 4. It's pretty bad. So I just sent out Lando and I'm like, please, for the love of God, Landorus, kill this thing. Please. Thank God. So Sylveon's gone. So yeah, I predicted the switch to Sylveon when my Zapdos was in, and I didn't switch into Caracosta preemptively. I switched it in defensively. Terrible, terrible play on my part. Anyway, his Landorus is faster because it's or Landorus. Hello, his Terraceon's faster than my Landorus, and I went for Psychic. I actually went for Psychic thinking he might switch in his Gyarados and try and get it in free. So he still got Exploud, and I'm like, if I hit every move I have, I think I sweep from here. So I'm going to do exactly that, and I'm going to go for the Focus Blast, because I'm awesome and I actually hit these moves. And that thing fucking explodes all over the goddamn place. Ha-ha! He sends out his Rotom, and I think right here, do I switch into Zapdos? I think I do. Yes, because I realized that Landorus is a vital member of my team. I need that thing, like, badly. So I switch out into Zapdos, not realizing that I really need Zapdos. Luckily, he misses the Hydro Pump, so I'm like, yes, thank you. Justice. Oh, and he's Citrus Berry. Of course! I'm so tired of seeing that item, you guys have no idea. He's gonna Will-O-Wisp my Zapdos, which ends up mattering way more than I ever expected it to. I don't know. I really did play this terribly. So I think this Thunderbolt does kill, which it does, okay. So he has Entei and Gyarados left. Now, I could just switch in Landorus, let it die. Or no. No, switch in. Okay, yeah, this is where, right here, I make the dumbest sequence of plays I've ever made. I don't know what I was thinking. I have a Mega Absol chilling in the back. But what I really need is a free switch into Landorus. And I'm gonna get it. Yep. He's gonna kill my Zapdos this turn. And I need Zapdos for that Gyarados, like, badly. So, right here, I don't know what I did this battle. I mean, I know what I did now, but I don't know. The plays I was making, I guess I just over-predicted so much in this battle. It was crazy. Like, I just can't do that. So anyway, I'm going to outspeed, of course. And I'm going to go for the Earth Power. So that's cool. And a half. And the last thing he has is his Gyarados. And I am scared. You're about to see how scared I am. What I should have done right here was gone for the Focus Blast. But I end up actually going for the Earth Power, predicting him to Mega Evolve. And he doesn't do that and kills me with a Waterfall. Now, the reason I predicted that is because he's not Moxie. He's Intimidate. So I was like, okay, he'll just stay in. So right here, this is it. This is the Mega Evolution Showdown. And I'm like, well, this is game. So what I'm going to do right now is I go for the SD. If he would have went for Dragon Dance, I think this would have been game. Like, I'm almost certain. But lucky for me, he ends up going for, I believe, the Earthquake and Mega Absol. I didn't Mega Evolve, by the way. I misclicked not Mega Evolving. And look at the damage that does. Dude, I was so scared watching that HP go down. You have no idea. So anyway, I'm going to Mega Evolve into Mega Absol, which I think looks really cool. Especially the shiny one. And I'm going to Superpower. And I'm like, please, for the love of God, kill this thing. Please. It dies, and I barely squeak by winning this game that I played so terribly. So, yeah, that's a 1-0. That is the closest battle me and Reese have ever had. It was not only my misplays, he made the safer plays throughout the battle. Had he gone for the Flare Blitz on my Zapdos when I didn't switch, I probably would have been able to live it with a little bit more HP and then Roost stall it until I wanted to switch out into Landorus. So, making safe plays is always good, but not playing on your predictions is even worse. Do not make a prediction and not go for it. I understand mispredictions can cost you, but if you don't act on a prediction, you will get caught. So, yeah, I barely squeaked by on that one. Oh, my lord. Anyway, like it, subscribe, and rate it. Let me know what you guys thought of my terrible misplays. You guys can flame me on this one as much as you want. I played terribly. And I know what I needed to do, so it's not like I didn't already tear myself apart. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will post another video probably tomorrow or maybe tonight. So, I'll see you guys then.